you remember, several years ago now, we got given a turquoise Dyson DC07. Well, the same chap got in contact with me a little while ago and said he had another random Dyson for me, and he leaves it at a friend's house. He carried it on the bus from a different town in a bag, put it down by his friend's house and went about his day, and then I came along after I finished my work and picked it up, and it turned out to be a Dyson DC07. By now a very old, full-size upright vacuum cleaner. They're still very good, but they are quite clunky and heavyish to use now, certainly compared to the newer models. God, just think, once this would have been the cream of the crop, the best Dyson they ever did. Nothing could be better, because of course that's how marketing rubbish works. Let's have a look at this piece of rubbish, see what works on it, see what might need to be done, and see if we have a nice easy project on our hands. Let's have a look. Yes, hello, my vacuum cleaner and Dyson chums. How are you today? Yes, our old friend, a Dyson DC25. My goodness, we've seen a fair few of these now. Are they collectible yet? Do any of you have one in your collection? Or are they just, do use, get rid of your average middle-aged vacuum cleaners? They're not collectible yet, surely. Please don't say they are. This one's certainly not going to be collected. I'm hoping that it works absolutely fine and we can give it a refurbish and an after video and sell it and get rid of it. So, where do we begin with a completely unknown Dyson? Well, we start with the wand, and if I can point it in, there you go. You can see through it. There is no blockages in the wand, and of course this wand used to be considered quite narrow and small, but compared to the current UP22, UP24, it's got some girth. The hose isn't split, which is good. Always check up the top of your Dyson hose, because they do like to split for fun. This one seems excellent, which is good. I'm sort of hoping we only need 2 new parts for this machine, which will work out what they are shortly. We have some tools. We have the combination dusting brush and crevice tool, and for all the dirt that's on that brush, it's in very good condition. Usually these are scrubbed flat and worn out by now. That's very nice to see. We've also got an upholstery tool. So a full assortment of small tools. We've got a cyclone. We've got a very clean looking bin. We'll have a look at the filters in a minute when we check how it runs. And underneath here, there's a brush roll. It's not completely destroyed, although in there looks a bit hairy. Maybe we should have a look at that first and see how bad it is. Undo the quarter lock turn. No, sorry, do up the quarter lock turn. Blimey. Use the end cap, pull the brush roll out, and oh, blimey. Yeah. Oh, it's not too bad, he says, pulling a lot of stuff out of there. That's all right. I thought that would be all round in there. And as for the end cap, it seems pretty good as well. Not chipped and cracked and worn out. Oh, it's also not wobbly. They can go very wobbly on the end of the brush roll, and this one isn't. That's excellent news. I think we're going to be okay. I think we'll put that back on there. Do that up. We may as well turn it on, because I'm sure the filters are ruined anyway. We can have a laugh at just how badly ruined they are. Let's see if this works at all. Oh yeah! No suction though. I don't think I've seen one this bad. Let me pop the hose back off. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh. Wow, I've not seen one that bad in a while. Why is it so bad though? Well, if we look under here, we can see a filter. If we take said filter off, it is just packed full of plaster dust. I don't like doing this, but of course we're going to strip this machine down and sort it out, so it's not going to matter too much. Has that fixed it? Yeah. That doesn't help. In fact, I'm now wondering if that sticky lower wand valve was actually our issue. They're never that bad. It is. Oh. You poor Dyson. Yeah, we'll take that out. That is fit for the bin. The other strange noise it's making is coming from its post motor filter. And this is true for pretty much every ball Dyson now. As soon as your post filter gets completely destroyed, it pushes itself out of the way. And that's not the worst I've seen, but that is certainly better. So, oh blimey, poor little Dyson. We might get you fixed up. Let's see if it cleans the floor any better now. Just got to put the wand back on, because then I can use the machine properly. And of course, never use a Dyson without filters, unless your next job, like mine is with this, is to componentise and wash it. You're not much fun now. Well, excellent. It seems that, as I suspected, we just need 2 new items, and then this Dyson should be fighting fit once more. It's not even the worst Dyson I've ever shown you. I don't know if I feel like I've shortchanged you or not on this video. But hey, you know, you could have picked this up from the car boot, you could have found it in the trash, and well, that's how you've really tested it's not too bad. What am I going to do with this? Well, there's only really one thing that we should do with it, since it works fine and it's still got plenty of life in it, and that is give it a full restoration. Blimey, that took forever. Obviously been a couple of seconds for you, but it's been nearly 2 weeks for me in between doing other things, going away, this, or 4 of these, but we need one of these taking literally a week to arrive. I've had some filters for ages, so they are here, and these 3, I did say 2 things, didn't I? I completely forgot about the cyclone gasket. This should be all we need to fix our little DC07. There, that. Where's the spring in the machine? Marvellous, because yeah, we need to put a gasket in this thing, and that's fairly easy. We do need to ensure that this middle red latch here is in place, because otherwise the bin flap won't work. Then we'll open this up because we need to get to the screws. These foam gaskets, they're ever so cheap. This was really cheap, and the eBay advert said that it was a different type of material that he was using, or whether it's true or not, whether this is going to last, only time will tell. But just like every other Dyson DC25 cyclone gasket, it sits on here, and then you do the screws up on the top and we can fit the filter. Then we can take our excellent quality, the seal is already falling off, post motor filter. Again, these are now, I don't know if they're going backwards in quality or my expectations are just a bit higher. Although again, cheapy filter. As long as the ball rotates, that is all that you need to worry about. Because yeah, if the filter pops off, it will jam the ball. So if your machine works and jams, it's your filter. Good luck getting that. It's great fun. Right, we should now be able to test the airflow of this machine. And we'll start up here because we can see if the wand has suction. Oh, it's making a noise already. Even though we started. But we do have wow. I hope that's the filter making that weird noise. Yeah, our seal is not being the nicest of seals, and I don't quite know if we've got another one. Let me see what I can bodge to make this seal a bit better and not make that horrible noise. There we go, little smear of magic Vaseline around the seal will just make it stick to itself to the housing. Again, it's where it's been run normally with a really knackered filter, which this was, and it's warped the housing slightly. There's not a lot you can do. Oh, it's picked up a nice little chunk of dirt in that little forwards and backwards pass. Let's just drop that down there. We don't want any dirt in our clean machine. He said, just getting all the dirt straight over the machine. Excellent. That works really well. The wand now, well, the flap, rather, not the wand, now releases and flaps absolutely fine. Again, that would have just been dirt in order to spring mechanism. I haven't touched that any other way. And yeah, this is just another definition of take it apart, wash it. I mean, we're talking under £10 worth of parts for that gasket and that set of filters. And you have yourself a brand new Dyson DC25. If such a thing takes your fancy. I mean, it's the second generation of the fancy balls. I class the DC15 as a generation of its own. Let me know if you agree. But yeah, this one, it's all done. It's nice. It's a bit heavy. I find them a bit chunky nowadays. But, yeah, someone will hopefully like this. What do you think of the venerable vintage antique Dyson DC25? Do let me know down below. But until the next time, but not this one, hopefully, that we have saved and it can go to a new home, we'll see you soon. Bye bye.